Howdy, howdy, howdy brothers and sisters and everybody else. I hope you are all keeping very, very well. Well, Leeds yesterday, 5th visit there. You know what, I had a good day. It was a lot of community locals. The beer wasn't that adventurous towards the end especially, but ticked off some wonderful pubs, met some great people, had another great day. Yorkshire hospitality is something I go on about a lot. You know, you can't beat it though. They are proper friendly people around Yorkshire, and that's why I'm still here today. So 40 minutes, that's all it's taken me to get from my travel lodge yesterday over to Bradford. Second time in Bradford. You'll find the first video on the channel. It was January 2024 when we were last here. Ticked off 16 pubs that day. Definitely going to get back to some of them today for better videos, but I'm going to try and work my way through as many new ones as possible as well. Starting up on the outskirts as always, and this is going to be pub number 1. Here's the Lane Ends Hotel, open from 11. It's only just gone 11:30 in the morning. I've got over here nice and bright and early today. Looking forward to a big old day. This is a massively busy roundabout that this one is on, but looks a big old school place, doesn't it? It doesn't matter where I film from, there will always be a van that stops in my way, and no matter what. The Lane Ends, stop one of the day. Let's get on with it. I'm already a huge fan of this. It's proper old school. Lovely central bar, square bar, lovely wood stuff on it. A snooker table. Don't see a snooker table in pubs very often. There's a pool table and stuff as well to watch all the sport in this side. There's some lovely brick, old stonework and stuff in here as well. It's already busy. There's already 7-8 people in, which is pretty good for pre-12 o'clock, isn't it? So it's obviously doing something right. And 3 good ales on. So 3 good cask ales. I've gone with the blonde for my first beer of the day, and I'm very pleased with it. Decent little keg mix of stuff on, no matter what you could want. So I said, there ain't often you find, is it, a snooker table in a pub these days. So that is nice to see. Pool table over there as well. But what I was saying to you, the bar itself, the bar look, is absolutely lovely. Look at the features of that. Looks absolutely top quality. It's a really friendly place. It's already quite busy. The lovely stone pillars and stuff in the middle of the pub and things as well. Jukebox over in the corner. But yeah, that bar itself I think is absolutely beautiful. It's a big old pub. Certainly is, does pretty well from what I hear. Great one to have kicked off today with. I take a 4-minute walk down Idle Road, and there is another 11 o'clock opener. I like Bradford. I get started nice and early, which means hopefully I can be safely tucked up in bed at a sensible time today. You can tell how happy I am though. I have some sleep. It's a novelty having sleep. But yeah, walk 4 minutes down Idle Road. Get to this one, which is called the Swing Gate, and it is a Green King pub. So this is Idle Road, busy old road, as you can see. The Swing Gate, would have been a Green King. A lot of Green Kings do actually open at 11, so that is always mega helpful when I'm out and about. So stop number 2 of the day, before 11:45, the Swing Gate. Doesn't feel like a Green King at all. It's got some absolutely lovely stained glass and stuff in it though. Yeah, no cask on at all. Limited stuff on the taps, not even any Guinness. So it's a nice friendly looking pub though. Pool room on the other side. Nice young lady on the bar. Nice pub, just doesn't feel Green Kingy, which I'm not sure if that's a bad thing. So yeah, pool room is on the far side. Nice stained glass at the front and stuff as well. There's some nice little areas inside the pub. Absolutely love this, and that's a really nice little feature. That so they have stopped 2 of my day already. The Swing Gate. It's time for some of the 12 o'clock openers in this area before we head to the city centre. So stop 3, 12 o'clock, and it is open. Victoria Hotel. It's got that lovely old Yorkshire stone to it. So that will be stop number 3 of the day so far. Let's get in and see what this one has to offer. Friendly little pub, feels like a little bit of a locals pub. 8 keg choices, a pool table in one side. Sky Sports News on in here, so I'm alright with that. I'm on the San Miguel already. You know, didn't have any lager at all yesterday, so San Miguel, 1 won't hurt. Get through the day. There's your beer range. So 8 keg. Theaksons and Caffreys, if you're into your cream flow. Definitely feels like a local style place. Nice, nice friendly welcome. And over in on that side, as you can see, there's a pool table and things over there as well. Stop 3 of the day, ticked off already. A 1 minute walk around the corner. And the next thing I come to, the Hart Inn, which could definitely do with some new lettering for its sign. But you can see the Victoria just there. Walk straight along and you'll come to the Hart Inn. This will be stop 4 of my day already. So when we go around, I like going around the outskirts because you meet authentic people. You see the authentic parts of any town, any city that I go to. You can go to the town centre, you can walk around there, you can get the tourists, you can get the students, you can get all that. You don't really understand or know the people until you go around the outskirts and find proper pubs and proper people. And that is exactly what I'm doing for the start of today. As we can see, this again, great little local, dead friendly. I've gone with a Caffrey's today, and this fine gent here, first time ever pouring a Caffrey's, and he did a fine job of it. You know what? It was very well poured. But said you meet authentic people, you see the best bits of a city and a town. When you go, look, he's so happy with himself. He's so happy with himself. He's absolutely loving it. So that is the Hart Inn for you. Stop number 4 in the bag. It's what I'm always talking about. This Yorkshire hospitality. They're just lovely people. They're just authentic locals. They're just going about their business. I mean, that's spit and sawdust. There's no frills in there. That's not trying to pretend to be anything. It's not. It's just a locals pub for locals people, and it's just doing a great job. Always trying to do. Anyway, up this hill. Next stop's this. Is the Royal Oak. So this was a 12:30 opener, and it's just gone 12:30. You know what, my timings are working all right today. There are some around here that don't open until 2 and 4 though, so I'm not going to make them, sadly. But the Royal Oak, as you can see, door is open. Again, that wonderful old stone. I wish all buildings looked as beautiful as they do with this old Yorkshire stone that you see. Royal Oak's top 5. Beauty, again, of going around the outskirts of things is that you find completely different styles of pub, all within 100 yards of each other. I mean, the White Hart was what? Spit and sawdust, very local type like this. Again, this is a really old pub with that gorgeous stone frontage. It's got real ales on. It's a completely different style of pub, and they all have their place. This I absolutely love again as well. Good ales on, lovely looking place. Show you around. On here, you know what I feel like. You know what I feel about Timmy Taylor's. They have gone to the landlord, and it is absolutely top and notch. Decent little mix on the bar as well, but it's a lovely looking little pub. This is absolutely a beautifully well kept. The whole bar look absolutely lovely, and there is a second room I can spy around here. We're going to go and find it. We're going to go this way. We're going to go and find a second room. I don't know if we're going the right way. There you go. We're going to come out of here, look, to the public bar, and we can come round. That was well found. See, I actually did not know that I would get round by going this way. But yeah, what a beautiful second little public bar to the back. Gorgeous, love this place. I feel I'm going to get wet very, very soon, but I wanted down the hill because this is one I desperately wanted to do. Should have been open at 1, it's now 20 past 1, there is definitely no sign of life. Google has them open at 1, no opening times on their own Facebook. It's Jock's Ale House, so yeah, I was quite looking forward to doing that one. But it isn't open, and yeah, I can't find a phone number for them. There's no opening times on the outside. What a shame, because it looks right up my street. The fountain there doesn't open till 2. There is one just there I can do, but I'm going to lose so much time if we hang around much longer. So sadly, Jock's Ale House, it'll have to be another day. Nothing that makes my life harder than pubs not being open at the times that they say they're going to be open at, so and then not being able to find any information anywhere else. That's a shame. I really wanted to do that one, so we're not going to get that or the fountain done. Might as well leave those two, but 50 yards to walk down. I got to this New Inn. That one definitely is open, so we can do that as stop number 6 of the day at least. Again, the Yorkshire brick looks lovely. They really did when they built all these. They kept the moulds, didn't they, for them to make sure that they all look good. They all look the same, and you know what? That's a good thing. So yeah, Jock's and the fountain we'll have to leave, but we'll do the New Inn. Jock's apparently usually is open, or should be. So no idea. We can't get done today. We can't get it done today. Haven't got time to hang about, sadly. But the New Inn is open. The New Inn is very nice, and the New Inn has a good pint of Saltaire Blonde. So that is the main thing, isn't it? So at the end of the day, I'm not going to run out of pubs to do in Bradford, am I? So if we can't do it today, we can't do it today. But yeah, New Inn, good little stop off. Saltaire Blonde is good as well. Really, really good. Yeah, this is a good pub. Looks good, and it's open. So that's the main thing I absolutely love. The fireplace feature, pool table and stuff as well. So we will come back along here to have to do the fountain and jocks another time. But you know what? At least it wasn't a completely wasted journey down here, because we've got in to do this one, and also a lovely little stained glass window there on the front. Look, I am still slightly upset about Jock's Ale House because I was really looking forward to doing that one. So yeah, I put a Facebook post up to see if anybody knew what time it was opening, but I've not had any response to it as yet. So we've just had to sadly move on. I can't hang around all day. About a 10-minute walk, then further down. The rain has let off a little bit, which is good. And next stop is this. It's the Smiling Mule, and again, I think that is an absolutely unique name. A first for the pub crawl. Can't think of another Smiling Mule that I've done at any point. So I'm thinking that is a new name ticked off as well. It looks very nice from the outside. It's quite a quirky, unique looking shape, that, isn't it? So let's get in and see what it's like inside. Smiling Mule, stop 7. This is a lovely looking pub. Split into two sides, a dartboard in the other side, where they're having a good old game of darts at the moment. No cask on waiting for delivery. They do normally have a cask ale on, so that's absolutely fine. But yeah, someone has spent some money making this look very nice. Again, more stained glass features inside that look absolutely wonderful. Lovely welcome, lovely, I assume she's the landlady, lovely lady on the bar anyway. And a really good beer garden. Been a black sheep vest on. Decent enough little cake mix. Holly will be happy. It's got a dark fruit Magners. Nice looking place, this. They've definitely done a good job on keeping this looking pretty beautiful. Split into two sides. So that's one bar side. Look at it. Very, very nice looking pub, this. It's got a massive beer garden as well. So I would definitely say you should come and see this. So it's the other side of the bar with a dartboard and stuff. But we wander out this way. Look, pool table in one room, and out to the back, this. So a little under shelter bit, and a whopping great beer garden. Good boozer. I dropped off, Travelodge checked into, and my time for my first revisit of the day. And this is a bit special. So when you talk to people about drinking in Bradford, this is one of the ones that will forever be in that conversation of best pub in the area. It was an absolute banger. So we did do it January 2024. Absolutely loved it. Always wanted to come back. Glad to be here today. As you can see, it's the Corn Dolly. And it is, yeah, as I say, something a little bit special. Sometimes, like, when you go back to a pub, you have this memory of it from the first time you went. And you're like, was it as good as I thought it was? And you get there and you're like, nah, maybe it's not as good as I thought it was. Or this, probably better than I thought it was. It was so busy last time, don't come in here. Like I said, it was just the backs of people's heads was all I could show you. Today, I've got a sensible time. We can get round, we can show you I mean, it's a wonderful cask ale selection. It's a wonderful looking pub. It's just somewhere that you should come and see. Let me show you why. Start with the main attraction, the beer. 8 exceptional cask ales from some top breweries on offer in here, and I have gone with one I've never tried before. Breach House Brewery, White Bear. It's good as well. It is good, but the whole thing, you can see why this wins so many accolades, so many awards. I mean, just look at some of the beers they've had on. It's so well, highly regarded, and it's so easy to see and understand why it is, because it is just an incredible pub. Set up here kind of on its own, out of the hustle and bustle of the trouble in the city centre, but what a pub. It really is a 10 out of 10 that you most definitely want to come and see at some point. Revisits are one thing. Gave myself a right mission there. I walked down a hill from the Corn Dolly. You can see from here, look. Walked down a hill from the Corn Dolly, then I had to walk back up the hill to get to this. Yeah, didn't think that one through. I forgot how hilly Bradford was. But anyway, we take this. It's the Bradford Arms. So, yeah, I was coming up this side anyway. Saw this one had opened at 2, so I thought we would get up and see it now while we can, and then we'll head down on there into the city centre and carry on with a couple of revisits and then cracking on through the rest of them. Bradford Arms, stop 9. Kind of massive, but nice little local style pub. I'm warm. I've been walking in a hoodie out there now. Yeah, anyway, it's a nice sweet little place. Lovely, lovely landlord, very friendly. But that's all I can show you, really. That's what it looks like. Telly and stuff up on there. There you go. The good thing about today is I think I've now walked up all the hills I have to walk up. Plenty of downhill, I'm sure, but I think I've done all the uphill bit. So, you know, happy days on that front at least. It's far too warm out here now. Despite I haven't got wet, it's far too warm out here now to be walking up too many hills. But next one, again, is a revisit. It's the Record Cafe. Honestly, this was the very first pub we did in Bradford on that first trip here back in January 24, and I fell in love with the place then. The perfect blend of great craft beer, great people running it, vinyl records. It's just one of those. From what I remember, there was a wonderful charcuterie section as well in here, but it's just an absolute 10 out of 10, and I'm so pleased to be back. There's another one, isn't it? That I had this real high value of from the last time I was here, and I absolutely loved the place, and that opinion has not changed in the slightest. This is still a wonderful place, so both cask and keg. Plenty of wonderful craft beer on. I may or may not, I have gone for the 10% Imperial Sour from Polly's that's on. Didn't need any talking into it, went straight in as well. So yeah, my bad if this turns out bad later, but what a place. I went in with the Vanilla Cherry Riot. 10% of absolute madness, but absolute goodness as well. So yeah, whether you want cask, craft, keg, you'll find it in here. It's a wonderful looking little establishment. It really is. They're lovely people that run it as well. And it just is. It's one of those that I've got an awful lot of time for. Couldn't come back to Bradford and not come back and see this and make sure that they were getting on all right. Absolutely love it. Honestly, so pleased to be back in the Record Cafe. It is just an amazing, amazing place that I will go to every single time I'm in Bradford. They're such good people. They've got such good beers on. And it's just a wonderful experience. One more revisit, and then we're off to do another one, but it's this. Basically, near enough opposite where Record Cafe is, and if you're here, there is absolutely no point in not doing both. Trust me on that one. So this is Boar and Fable. Again, really enjoyed this last time we were here. Just gone 4 o'clock, so it is open, I hope, even though it's closed on the door at the moment. It is just gone 4 o'clock, or just coming up to 4 o'clock, so they will be opening imminently. Magic, it was open. But yeah, another one that if you're here, there is absolutely no point. There's no value in missing this because it really is a banger. Again, wonderful selection of craft beer and stuff, wonderful cask ale selection. It's just a really good little micro. And this end of the city, this side of the city is really spoiled with some really, really good places to come. So can't knock it at all. Have a look at this. 3 good cask ales on there. I mean, can't go wrong with Vocation. Saltaire is obviously a big fan of Saltaires. But yeah, some of this, that Derek the Seagull, I've had that before. I quite enjoyed it, to be fair. Fruit Tower, I've not tried that. I might have to go with that. Northern Monk do make some creations. So yeah, I might go with that one. There you go. That is the extent of Boar and Fable. But what a cool little place it is. Definitely worth a look. For a little walk out then for one that I didn't do last time. So I've done the Peacock and the Brass Ale, they were done last time. So that's about it for here. But there's one, apparently, a proper right old boozer. I've got to get out there and see this. I'll see you there. It's about a 15-minute walk. And at the moment, I feel like I'm in the middle of nowhere. But so many people have talked this up to me. Got to be worth it. So it's called the Fighting Cock. And it is literally sat down here in the middle of nothing, really. However, I said that the amount of people that have talked this up to me for being something absolutely out of this world amazing, it's got to be good. There's not a single person that has said, I didn't need to come and see this. Everyone has gone, yeah, you've got to go and see the Fighting Cock. So let's go and see the Fighting Cock. Right, that was a hilly old walk and a distance. You know, I'm not big on distances, I'm not big on hills. I like things to be close, close, close. Was this worth walking out to? 100% this was worth walking out to. This is right up my street. It is a mega pub. It's fantastic. So, started its life as a corner shop, apparently. So this part that I'm sat in now would have been the old corner shop and a house and stuff behind it. Over the years, it's from the 1800s, I think, changed into a pub. Was owned by Webster's at one point. They're a blast from the past in the pub trade. And now a free house with wonderful cask ale offering. Have a look around at this. Let's have a look at the ales first before we show you the rest. But it's old school. It's proper. And I absolutely love it. I have gone with this Millstone Citra for mine, and I'm very, very pleased with it. But here we go, spin you round. So the old corner shop from many moons ago. There's my Citra. Look how good that looks. It really does taste good as well. Bit of history and stuff on. But even as you walk through the front door of this, you can sense the age of it. You can sense, you just get a good feel for a place, don't you, sometimes? When you walk through a front door, you get a good feel for a place. And this is one of those that you get a really good feel for. It may be in the middle of nowhere, but you know what? It is 100% worth coming out to the walk to see. And I want to sit down in the back bit. Look, some lovely Chesterfield sofas now on the extension bit to the back of the pub. Get to come and see those and sit. I love a Chesterfield sofa. One day I'll have one in the house if I ever actually stay at home long enough to sit in one. There you go. Fighting cock, worth it. Single town or city I go to has got a hidden gem. So that's somewhere out there on its own. And I feel that the Fighting Cock is probably Bradford's one. Without a shadow of a doubt. What a belter of a boozer. Right, what's up another hill? 10 minutes to get to something that, again, Google says should be open. It's the Rose and Crown, but that does not look like that is a functioning pub anymore to me, sadly. So we can't do that. We'll move on. The Rose and Crown is a lost pub, so Google said it should be open. Can't really find much more information out about it than that. But if that is a lost pub, that's a travesty. Probably not quite as much of a travesty. It's the one that's about 200 yards further down the road though. In slightly happier news, this one's definitely open. So, yeah, on that walk sort of back in towards the city centre now. But yeah, sorry, I actually saw another one as well I didn't film that's long gone. Hasn't even got a name on it anymore. So, a lot of stuff in this area has gone. Fortunately, not this one. This one, the Harp of Erin. So that one is well and truly functioning. But yeah, if you come down that way, which is the way I came into this area, those three in a row, all closed, all lost. Rose and Crown apparently went 6 months ago, so I've just been told on Facebook, which is a shame. Google still reckons it's open. Good old Google, always reliable on the information. Harp of Erin though, very much open. So let's get in and see that one. I need a beer now. Well, it's no wonder this one has survived, with plenty of regulars, I'm sure, with the prices they're charging. £3.70 for a vodka and Diet Coke. Can't knock prices like that. Can't even get half in some places for that. So yeah, it's no wonder this is doing all right. It's a little local. Clearly an old school pub. Been here a long time. Have a little bit of disco and karaoke going down here. It's clearly a local, but you've got to love the prices and stuff in here. Proper little locals that are very friendly, nice looking little gaff. This is, so I can see 100% see why this is the one that has clung on and survived in the area. So we also can't do the Sun. They don't open on a Wednesday. So that's one I haven't done, but yeah, can't do that. So down this mega hill, thank the Lord, I'm walking down this and not up it. So at the bottom of Death Hill, it's called Tetley Street. For my word, I would not, and I repeat not, be wanting to walk up that. At the bottom of there is this. Lord Clyde, and the heavens are about to open, so I'm about to get wet for the second time today. But such is life. The Lord Clyde stopped 13 of my day so far. A very good little cask ale line-up. Folklore. Standstill. It's good. I'm always happy with that. Lovely little bar, this little pub, and I'm glad to be out of the rain. But I quite like it a lot. This standstill, really good. So good, and they've got a couple of good ones coming on as well. Pool table over the other side of it. Friendly, great little place to be honest. Obviously a tribute, a nod of the head to some musicians of years gone by, all up on the walls, things like that, guitars and all sorts. Yeah, you know what? This is a good little stop off, and that beer, really good. I've already clocked up some walking miles today, I can tell you that, and it's so hilly. But one at the bottom, didn't do last time. Definitely need to, and it's this. It's called Jacob's Well, and this, as you can see, says just there, is Bradford's original beer house, which means, basically, the long and short of it, This is the oldest pub in Bradford. So yeah, I've walked quite a long way around the outskirts again to get it done, but we're here. I'm looking forward to it. I've heard a lot of good things about this. A proper ale and cider house right down here at the bottom of the city centre. Let's go and see Jacob's well. The amount of steps I've done already today, I feel like I've walked a marathon. But you know what? Every single time I've walked out of my way to get to somewhere, I've got in there and I've gone, you know what, this was well worth it. And again, this is another absolute stonker of a pub. It's brilliant. 6 cask ale offerings, 6 good ones as well, but some craft beer amongst the taps as well. Happy days, happy face. You know, I've got wet twice after I've walked a long way, but it makes me happy when I get there, and it was worth the trip. And this was definitely worth the trip. Top of the 6 cask and the craft beer amongst the taps in here. 13 scrumpy ciders. 13. That's a good number, isn't it? And make all their own pies on site. Dartboard, all the ciders you will find on the wall. Loads of upcoming events. It's small, compact, sweet-looking little pub, but I love everything about it. It's right up my street. It's an absolute banger of a pub. But yeah, loads of beers up on the wall, up on there, and a nice fireplace over in the corner. Bradford's oldest boozer. What a good one it is. You know what I will say for Bradford? It wasn't named City of Culture for nothing. I mean, that's quite the building. So there are definitely beautiful parts of Bradford. No matter what people will tell you, there are some absolutely beautiful bits of Bradford. I mean, of course, like every other major city in this country, there are some very run-down bits as well. But you cannot knock that, can you? What a beaut. Anyway, you'll never guess where we're off to next. I said you'll never guess. I hope that the ones who watch the channel a lot know that I can't do the Wetherspoons today. Well, I could do the Wetherspoons today, but I've already done it. But the other chain that I end up in every single time, because they're everywhere now, is of course Craft Union. So it's the Queen's. Yeah, it's a 2-3 minute walk, I suppose, from Jacob's Well down here to this. So we go from real ale heavy pub to one of Stonegate's branded normally non-cask ale places called the Queen's. It's next stop. Obviously done so many Craft Union pubs now, they all just kind of roll into one for me. That all cheap deals, always the same aesthetic, always the same look. There's no cask in this one, but yeah, everything else from Craft Union, it's here. Yeah, I mean, it's quite a big pub, to be fair. Of course, the horse racing is on, and the cheap prices, cheap deals, they're all here as well. 16 total for the day, 13 of which of those were ones that you've never seen before, not on the channel, and that I'd never visited. That's a pretty good insight. I can surely just... Can I go back to the Travelodge now? I feel like I have walked an absolute mile. Well, actually I've walked several miles, but you get the gist. We can't stop yet, can we? We don't go until it's dark. Anyway, there are at least another 3, maybe 4 new ones, and there's at least one more that I definitely want to get back to. But the next new one then is going to be this. It's called Ginger Goose. Again, that's a unique name for a pub on the crawl. I've certainly never done a Ginger Goose. Not sure there will be another one. It looks it's not a Stonegate, but it looks Stonegate-y. It looks student-y, chavvy, or whatever. So, you know, we don't judge until we get in, do we? But Ginger Goose, my next stop. So I nearly broke my own rule outside. I nearly judged it before I come in. You know what? It's like an old Litten tree. It would not surprise me if this was a Litten tree or a Yates's at some point. Someone will be able to tell me, I'm sure. But you know what? Got a couple of cask ales on. There's a beer, a cask ale, that I've never even had before from Pennine. A blonde from Pennine. Don't judge something bloody outside. Unreal blonde. I've never tried that. I've never seen that before. Apparently it's not in production anymore, but you know what? It's really good. Wasn't expecting that when I came in. But try and tell me this didn't used to be a Litten tree and I'll call you a liar. I spent enough time working in Litten trees to know exactly what a Litten tree looked like and felt like. And this has got Litten tree look written all over it. But you know what? It is much better than I first expected it to be. It was a lot better than I actually expected it would be. So apparently it used to all be one building. So Ginger Goose used to be part of this next one. Was all one thing at one time. I said I think that was definitely a Litten tree, just from the look of it. But literally come out there and next door them is the old bank, which used to be, long before it was a pub, an old bank, of course. And yeah, bank buildings. Bank buildings were so grand. Can you imagine, like, in a bank, you make a bank and then, like, who used to sit on the top floor, like, counting their money and things like that? I mean, it baffles me sometimes why banks need to be like this. Anyway, enough of that. Old Bank next. Mega cheap in it. You can't know that. So, Brooklyn Stonewall IPA, £1.80 for a half. Mega cheap. They've also got Saltaire Blonde on. I don't like the interior. I don't. Considering how beautiful the building is from the outside, it doesn't do it justice inside. It's very chavved up, modern. Not a good look for it. But you can't know the prices. I get the feeling this must be Admiral or Amber Taverns, maybe one of them. But yeah, normally I'm alright with their refurbs. This one, no, I don't think that the refurb is very good for the building. I think you'll probably agree with me. So you can watch the sport and stuff in here, but yeah, I mean, this is an old bank building. You've seen what it looks like from the outside. Does this look like it should? Personally, it doesn't. Not for me anyway. Not for me. Toilets are upstairs, so while I'm up here, this is the upper floor. But I personally, as grand. Look at the ceiling here. Look how grand that ceiling is. I don't think that this was the way forward. I mean, the window in the corner over there, I don't think this was the look they should have gone for. That hunt then for the other ones that I've never done before. So there is this big street, when you come out of there, go straight across, there's this big street up here. Again, it's uphill. What is with Bradford being so hilly? And I know that we got through quite a few of these on the first trip, but there's definitely at least one that I haven't done. So let's head on up, and it'll be this. This is the drum winder that we didn't do. So I'll have to check the others, but there's definitely a fair few up here that I've definitely done already. But the drum winder was one that we got to. I think it was a Saturday night. It was late, and they'd already stopped letting in, so we didn't get that one done. So let's tick it now. Much of the same as the old bank. To be honest, similar style vibe, similar style sort of look to the place, similar style beer lineup. Might be a Star Pub, so Heineken on. Might be a Star Pubs. Sports screens all over. Reasonably cheap prices. Much of the same. It's actually an Amber. It's an Amber Taverns. I connected to the Wi-Fi, so I found out it was an Amber. But yeah, much of the same kind of style. It's getting dark. I can go home soon. No, I can't. There's still work to do. Right, Crown Sports, which incidentally isn't open anyway. I definitely did last time. The Dubliner up there, I did last time. Don't need to do them again today. You can find them in the other video. Definitely didn't do this though. The Duke of York, which looks like it obviously used to be called Unicorn, an old Tetley's pub. Judging by the sign. But yeah, we definitely did not do the Duke of York. So that will be my 20th stop of today. Can't beat a bit of Mr. Brightside. I love a bit of Mr. Brightside. It's always nice being serenaded with Mr. Brightside when you walk into a pub. It's another big old sports bar. Type place, yeah. Feels like a party atmosphere, even on a Wednesday. And it's a bit of karaoke. I haven't got time to do karaoke. It's late, it's getting dark. I need to be home. I can't do karaoke. It's a bit of karaoke. Big old place, again, yeah, like I said, but watch the football and do a bit of karaoke. I mean, it's almost like heaven in a glass. 20 in a day, 17 new ticks. Pretty good going, isn't it? But I did say, didn't I, there was one more that I was desperate to get back to today. So I've done, before anyone says, oh, you missed City Vaults, I didn't. I've done City Vaults before. You can find that in the first video. It was cool, it was a good pub, but it's not really, I'm done with getting back to, it's late. I'm done with getting back to as many, but I couldn't come again and not do this one. This here, in this magical looking building, is the Exchange Craft Beer House. As you see, Bradford Camera Pub of the Year for 2025. Couldn't come back to Bradford, not come back to the Exchange. We said we've done all the other wonderful craft beer houses so far again today. So the Exchange, second visit, very much looking forward to it. Always was, and always was coming back. Intention had always been get back in here. I absolutely love this. It's in the arches. You've seen the beautiful exterior of it. It's in the beautiful building. Camera don't name something a pub of the year without it being something special. And this is definitely something special. It's a wonderful place. So you want cask or keg, it's a 10 out of 10. Got to see it. We've got to talk about the ales. Look, Camera don't vote things pub of the year for absolutely no reason. And this this 100% deserved all of the accolades, all of the everything that's ever been said about it. This 100% deserves a load of craft beer amongst the taps and stuff as well. But I love the fact that it's in the arches. I love the way it looks. I just love absolutely everything about it. It is an absolute belter. It's a wonderful, wonderful looking place. They're wonderful people, and it is just the perfect way for me to round off tonight. There's nowhere else I could have rounded the night off than in there. It's wonderful. Bradford, you know what? It's nowhere near as bad as people say it is. Come, give it a chance. Go drinking. Come to some of the pubs that I've been to today. You won't be disappointed. I think it's a wonderful city to go drinking in. And you know what? It's a city of culture. It's got plenty of that. Oh, well, great day. 17 new ticks, 4 revisits. I'm happy with that. I'll see you in Rochdale tomorrow. Mwah. Thanks for watching.